Hello, everybody. Hello, Aaron, Penguins, Riva. How is everybody? Hi. Okay, sorry. I meant to start just like a few minutes earlier, but of course, that's when Guinness needed to go potty. So puppy, you know, puppy's needs were first. Okay. Just readjusting my mic, making sure the music is all good. Let me know if it's too loud or too slow. Testing those out. Yeah, I have Stream Elements connected to everything, but just at least for, what do I have it connected for? I'm not sure, but I guess none of those commands work. I didn't know if they were going to. Thanks for testing them. Okay, so I can't trim out the starting screen. I found out if you trim any part of your video on YouTube, on your live, because that's what I was planning to do, is just trimming out, no matter like how long the starting screen was, just trimming it out. It gets rid of live chat. If you trim at all, it gets rid of it. So Lurk worked and the others did not. Wait, it did it? Did it work? I didn't see it work. On my end, I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I don't see Stream Elements. Oh, do I have it set for subscribers only to chat, though? Maybe that's something. Lurk did not. Okay, edit. Hold on. Can I do this live? There we go. Save. Let's see. There you go. Maybe try that. Try that. I forgot. I actually realized I'm editing this from a previous thing. No. Where I had subscribers only just to be safe about things. It was the first time streaming live, and so I had to take that off of that one. Okay, well, I don't know how to fix it. It's not Twitch. It's not Twitch, so it's different. Okay, just trying to get my OBS set up. Things are chaotic this morning. Chaotic. Okay, so as you can see, we're pretty much sticking to the same Oracle and Tarot card as before. We're just going to do something slightly different for better shuffling experiences. And so everyone's going to get 2 tea leaves, 1 from each pile. That's how I decided to fix the problem. We're going to keep everyone out here so no one gets, well, no one was forgotten last time, but that we keep it in order. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And we're going to be starting with Aquarius. We're still in Aquarius season, so it's only right. We're going to start with Aquarius. And that will be what it goes for from this point forward. Every week, whatever sign we're in, whatever sun sign we're in, we'll start there. So next up will be Pisces, starting everything. And what I'm going to also do, especially if you're watching the playback on this, is we're going to have it where eventually I'll have it like a poll in the Discord for a poll in the Discord where you can maybe pick what oracles we want. Instead, if we want to like switch these out, or we want to like switch like maybe these 2 for something else, keep the standard, and then, you know, switch these ones out for something else. We'll do like a poll and people can vote. Of course, after cap season, yes. Okay, so welcome on in, everyone, and if you're here live, I apologize if you hear me repeat things. I'm repeating some things like, you know, for the colors here, the tea leaves, all that fun stuff. For each rising sign, each, you know, sun sign, if you don't know your rising, I have a link in the description. If you're like, I don't know my rising, but you know your time of birth, you know your date, you know all that stuff, you can go to that link and figure that out. And I would recommend, like, after this video goes into HD, you can see live chat. So if you hear me talking some weird stuff or reading comments, that's where it's coming from. It's really fun. And let's just kind of get this started. Let's see how long it takes me today, since now we kind of have a system going. We're starting off with Aquarius. And, oh, that was kind of loud. So what, and this is for the week of February 6th. This is the stream, the live stream. So this is for the weekly vibe check per your zodiac sign, per your zodiac or rising sign, rising or sun sign, I should say. And yeah, let's get this going. Okay, what is the major arcana that we'll be looking over this week for our Aquarius out there? For our Aquarius risings or Aquarius sun signs. Is the music okay, everybody, too? Just making sure. Wait, is there anything else I need to discuss? Oh, okay, so if you also are new here, sorry. If you're also new here, after the live is done, I will be putting in the timestamp, or putting a timestamp in the description box below so that you can fast forward to your reading. Ooh, Aquarius, we have the Tower. Turn the music up a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have the Tower. YouTube hates music. I can hear it very softly, but okay. Well, let me know if you need me to turn up a little more. Yes, okay. Yikes, okay. Okay, making sure. Music set. We have the Tower. So, you know, there could be some chaotic energy coming in this week, something that's shifting, something that you don't have control over. Something that you're going to have to adapt to the change as the Tower card. So a little bit of chaotic energy in there, but if you stay calm and look at your resources, look at where you can adapt, where you can flex, it won't be that, where you can be flexible in it. It shouldn't be that, bad. It shouldn't be like, you know, like you shouldn't be too scared of the Tower. This could be something that's shifting in your benefit, or for some of you out there, it could be like a lightning bolt, like a strike, an idea. You might have to demolish something else you've been working on, like piece out of it and be like, okay, we got to start from scratch. We got to do something. We got to fix this, and something has to be burnt so that you can revitalize it. Okay, what does Aquarius need to surrender? What does Aquarius need to surrender? And also, trying this way out. We're going to try this way where we just kind of do this. Aquarius, chill right there. Is that Capricorn trying to peek its way out? Just means big rough changes that I'm not prepared for. But you'll be able to adapt to it, to change to it. Okay. Let's see. Always cat. I think I need a bigger table. Okay, Aquarius, what are you surrendering? Surrender stress. Hi, Duck, how are you? So we just started, we're just on Aquarius right now. So we've got surrender stress. So we kind of see, this is kind of funny since we have the Tower. Oh my gosh. Guinness. Okay. Well, there's Guinness for you. And here's my autofocus doing its focus, you know, on everything but the card. There's literally here. See that? There you go. Do I really have to get that close? You're gonna make me do that? Okay. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And this is just kind of what I was talking about with that Tower card, is like you can still be cool, calm, and collected like after, like, I don't want to say like tragedy strikes, but I know people really resonate with the Tower with like tragedy and everything. And I know this is really also easy to say surrender stress. It's so easy to say surrender stress, but so much harder to actually do. But I always kind of view this card as just like a sign, hey, take a deep breath. If you need to meditate for even 5 minutes, clear your mind, like release it for just a moment, for a moments of peace, before you start to tackle the problem. Or if it's a problem that you're like, hey, I can put it to the side just for now, just so I have a moments of peace, and then when I have a clear mind, I'm not as, you know, stressed out about it. Like, it does bring stress to you, but like, you know, you're gonna take it little by little. This is what that card is kind of like means to me for that. Me, not me literally sitting here as a stress ball. All right, what is the color for the week? And this is the color that you could wear, that you can surround yourself with, Aquarius, that you can potentially eat. Some of the colors here, you know, are food or drink. Have candles surrounding you in this color, or surrounding yourself, like envisioning yourself being surrounded by this color in a ball of light. We have blue, activate your healing power. So we have blue, surrounding yourself with blue. I definitely can see this resonating for those who, like, you know, need to be calm. We have like this thing of like, there's chaos that's going to be coming this week, but you're going to have the ability to stay calm, or you're going to have to surround yourself with things that make you calm, like being surrounded by blue. And this could also just mean like water as well. Staying hydrated. Actually, we're going to do the tea leaves first. Okay. I apologize for the glare on those. Ooh, okay. A mountain. Major challenge to overcome. Okay, so, you know, the message is quite clear. For our Aquarius out there, you have a big challenge coming up for this week. A major challenge to overcome that's probably going to be super stressful, but you're going to take a few deep breaths. The new lights look great. Awesome. Yeah, we got two of them going on right now. I actually wanted them to be in a different color, but it turned my whole screen blue, which is funny that there's blue on the screen right now. But it made everything turn blue, so I had to turn up the brightness. So unfortunately, we're going to see that glare. Shiny cards. And our tea leaf for this other one. Scales. Keep your life in balance. A little bit of Libra vibes coming in here. Keep your life in balance. And we see that with the Tower as well. We see two figures like that are cast out of here. One that might be more chaotic, and the other one that's more calm, more like, okay, I'm gonna land on my feet. Like, this feels like a tragedy, but I'm gonna land on my feet at the end of this, and I'm going to learn to adapt to the situation. So what might seem like a huge mountain, as long as you can keep other aspects of your life in balance, may not, like, you know, keep your stress level balanced as much as possible. Do some stuff that relates to your stress. And we're definitely going to bring in some self-care. Aquarius, you might be in for a rough week, so you definitely need some self-care. Like a milky sheet. Yeah, we have that on the list to try that out, is to get some diffusers for the lights. We're hoping that kind of like helps with this brightness. It was really nice though. If you see my other video, my 10-minute video, I have actually pink and purple lights in that video, and I think it looks really, really pretty. But it was I recorded that at a different time of day, so I guess it's too bright right now. All right, self-care. Sync with the moon. Okay. Sync with the moon, and I kind of also relate this with like the moon goes into its new moon phase. It's made for manifestation and then release. And this is like what you're going to be going through, Aquarius. You're going to want to sync with like those phases of the moon. Even like if you can sync with actually the moon, the phase it's in right now, you know, what is it? I have to look at my phone later. What the moon is in right now. But I just think of this more as phases of it. Like you're all going to go up and down this week. What did you just post in there, Erin? Yeah, because it might make the glare in the cards less intense without you losing the brightness. Yeah. So I'm hoping that's gonna work. I'm totally hoping that maybe diffusing the lights will work. One day, I will have good lighting. One day. May not be today. All right, Aquarius, here are your words of wisdom. Do what you love even if you never get paid for it. There might be something that this kind of makes me think like there was a side hustle or something you are trying to turn into a hustle, and you know, sometimes you just have to do it for fun. You just have to do it for fun. So do what you love, even if you never get paid for it. You know, especially if it's causing you a lot of stress and you were actually using it for healing. And sync with the moon. And Aquarius, you're starting off this reading very strong. So I hope you have a very good week, even though it may be chaotic. And let me take a quick peek because now I need to know. Where is my time passage? What is the moon in right now? What? The moon is in Aries. Currently, as this recording's going on, the moon is in Aries. A little bit of fire energy in here. Which actually, Mars to Aries, that's very interesting. So sync with the moon with that information. But by the time you're watching this video, maybe the moon is in a different phase. So that's why, you know, but moon is in Aries at this point. Yeah, until the end of the day. Okay. But there you go. All right. Aquarius, I will see you guys in the next video, or see you next week for whatever chaotic energy we decide to bring about. See, there we go. Easier to reset, keeping everyone here. We're finding a way. We're still testing this new system out. And now Pisces. It is your turn. Pisces rising or Pisces sun. Next week, they do not need another video. It could be less stressful next week. You never know. All right, what is the major arcana that is watching over Pisces this week? Major arcana watching over Pisces. Ooh, just hit my iPad, but that's okay. We have the Fool. Guided by Uranus. We have the Fool card, so new beginnings, taking some risks, being guided by the divine, you know, taking that first initial charge. So for you, this could be a week of new beginnings, fresh ideas, a new start. Oh my God, camera, please. Please and thank you. Starting, for some of you, they might be starting a new journey. iPad down. Gonna lurk for sure, but good to food. Have a good lurk, penguins. Alright, so some of you will be starting a new journey. We'll be finding out what you need to surrender maybe to start this new journey, this new path, this new beginning that might be a very non-traditional beginning for some of you. This could be a new spiritual path. The Fool, with the Fool, there's endless possibilities. And that's the type of week that's going to be for Pisces. Your card of the week is the Fool. Let's see, surrender. What do you need to surrender? Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. And it definitely depends on the situation, but I always kind of get the feeling with this card, it's more of like you don't always have to battle everybody. Like sometimes it's just like, okay, whatever, like I'm not going to keep talking about this conversation anymore if you're not going to understand from my point of view. Like don't waste your energy on someone who's like always so stubborn, needs to be right. Like you don't have to prove for them. You can just be like, okay, whatever, and know your truth to yourself. Like don't waste your energy. And it's like, you know, sometimes like, because it's just also if you yourself are a person that always needs to prove being right, like you're the person that like, I need to Google search this and show that I am right. you know, maybe there's another way you can use your energy. There's a new start. Like, don't act foolish about that. All right, Pisces, what is your color for this week? And this is a color that you could wear. You can vision as a light that surrounds you, that you can have like as makeup, jewelry, clothing. What is your color for the week, Pisces? Rainbow, connect to spirit and nature. So all the colors are your colors this week. And that kind of makes sense with that Fool card coming into play. You know, like there is no limit. You want to bring in all the colors there. You're trying to discover more about yourself or your path. You know, so you might be connecting to spirit in that way. So you get all of the colors. And here is your tea leaf. I also kind of think because Pisces can be super creative, artsy. We know a lot of artsy Pisces around there that may be using all the colors for a new creative project is a sign with that Fool if there's something new you're going to start. And then we have Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So some of you, this might be more of like talking about business. This might be more career focused than it is partnership. And this might be like, well, if you're dealing with a partner who always has to be right in a business sense, that is just like to keep your business relationship. You're just like, okay, whatever. You know, you're right. Let's move on. I'm not going to keep doing this pointless argument and wasting my energy on this. Your other tea leaf fortune. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Recognition. Some of you will be getting recognition this week. A reward for maybe your resourcefulness in your business. Imagine always to be right. And so what is your self-care, Pisces? Pisces, what do you need for self-care? One more. There we go. Take a walk. And then we kind of saw that connect to spirit and nature. Some of you need to go and actively take a walk. And that's why we're talking about a new journey. Some of you might actually get inspiration, see your resources. If you just take a walk outside, take a walk where you can, you know, get some fresh air. This is that sign of being on the right path. And all right, Pisces, what is your daily oracle? I'm not gonna look. Let's let this do it itself. You're not for everyone, you're for you and the people who get you. Love that. So very much true to the Uranus, to the Aquarius, being very like seeing the quirkiness in others, seeing quirkiness in yourself, the understanding that you're not for everyone, you're just for you and the people closest to you, you know. And that's why maybe for some of you, you have to kind of let go this need to always be right if you want to keep these relationships with, you know, that are close to you, that are very meaningful. And it's a conversation you need to have another time. It's just like, this is not the week for it. So remember this, you're not for everyone, you're for you and the people who get you. And for spirit too, since it's time to connect with spirit. Okay? Thank you, Pisces, for being here and for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful week. Let's quickly reset this. Next up, Aries, our fiery Aries. How did you feel, Aries, not being the first? I'm curious. I'm curious. Any Aries in chat or Aries in the comments? Was it weird not starting off these readings? Well, that was spelled poorly. It's fine. I understood you said thank you, Pisces. All right, what is the major arcana that will be looking over Aries risings or Aries suns? What is the major arcana? We have the Empress. Some Venus brought into here with that Mars energy. That's a hot combo going on. The Empress, the one who brings out chaotic energy, who's able to, though, like, harness it, just creates it, abundance. Things rush towards her, to her nurturing nature, though. Empress brings out that energy of the divine feminine to your shadow self, to bring it, to be aware of the calling for it. For some of you, that could be some shadow work is necessary to strengthen your own power. The Empress also relates to making sure you're nurturing yourself, bringing in that loving environment, and also not rushing towards what this week, like, and I know that's sometimes hard for Aries, but this is more about bringing that energy to you. You want to draw that energy to you and not have to actually, like, get up from, like, her couch or her chair. You know, you're going to draw that energy, you're going to draw in your resources to you than having to run for it. Well, this is going well. I see it's going very well for Aries. Aries ruled by Mars. The Empress is ruled by Venus. All right, Aries, what do you need to surrender? Ooh, fuzz. The fuzz off my finger. Aries, what do you need to surrender this week? Oh, this card just flew out. This card's been coming up a lot lately. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction or replace it with healthier alternatives. Scrum Sun is an Aries, so this will be a fun week, I guess. Very fun between the both of you, between your rising signs. So surrender your addictions, and I kind of, like, thought about this for the overworking part is, you know, like I said, like, you're trying to rush the process, you're overworking yourself, you need to take a cue from the Empress and, like, lounge back, have that glass of wine, water, tea, or something, and just chill back. And, you know, like I said, you can build something from the chaos, but that's more of you gaining your power this week. This is all about gaining the momentum before you start structuring it. But what could be hindering you are some of your addictions or wanting to see the results already. All right, Aries, let's find out your color for the week. And again, this is a color that you can be, you can wear, you can potentially eat, drink, clothes, makeup, jewelry, that sort of stuff you can wear, and or envision yourself being surrounded by. I had this card that went out. We have gray. Learn to scan your body, but we have the color gray. And this is very much so, a lot of people associate gray with that comfort character, or the comfort character, that comfort color, you know, gray sweats, lounging back. It just kind of says that again, like, you know, like if you need to rest. If you need to, and don't have to worry so much about, like, you know, you need to get this done, you need to get it done now, and stressing out too much more about the situation. All right, what is your tea leaf fortune for this week, Aries? We have Target, a goal-oriented person. Or going shopping at Target. You're going shopping at Target for some gray sweatpants and gray hoodies. But no, goal-oriented person, very goal-oriented, and maybe need to focus in more on one goal at a time. And let's get your other tea leaf. Wreath. Sorrow over a loss. So if there's something that feels like, and that's probably why it might lead to addiction, there might be some sorrow over that, so you're trying to distract yourself from that loss. And it's like, okay, you have to realize where the loss is coming from, what you can do about the said loss. If there's, and that could just be like, you need to take a seat. You need to take a seat. There's nothing you can do about it. Just accept the fact that it is something that is lost. And what is some self-care Aries can do for this week? We have pleasure. Hope YouTube's fine with that, but it's staying. We have pleasure, and this could be like, you know, we're talking about like finding something where you're lounging back, relaxing, getting pleasure, you know, giving yourself pleasure with a partner. But this is like the de-stressor. This is kind of like that cozy environment, giving yourself pleasure in your area. Like when I mean your area, I mean like your space, your bedroom, you know, something where it's just for you, and it's something that it could be a healthier thing, or something to really, because it does say, you know, whether you're addicted to substances like food, people, sex, or overworking. For some of you that are overworking, you need some pleasure in your life, work hard, play hard, that sort of stuff. And like that relates to the Empress a lot. I don't really view it as, and this is still general, so you're gonna have to go through, you know, what substances you might be addicted to. And for some of you that could be sex, too much sex, you know, or that's all you think about. So you need to find a new goal to be targeted about, and like, you know, it might be lost to have to not think about that so much. But if there's other priorities in your life, please do keep that in mind. That's something you're going to have to think about. But I kind of view this from the Empress, like lounging back, relax, giving yourself some pleasure. And what is your daily oracle, Aries? It's okay if you're scared, but you definitely don't need to be. And I think a lot of you like really stress out. You really, you know, like Aries, that fire energy. We're going to go, we're going to get it done. We need it done now. And it's because like you're too scared of what happens if you don't do it. So it's okay if you're scared, but definitely don't need to be. Things are going to take their time. You're going to get to your projects. You're going to make sure that the problem is handled. You know, make sure you take some time for yourself. Okay? Aries, this is your week ahead. This is your Tarotscope. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this, and, you know, if it resonated, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. I like doing it like this and stuff like that. This seems to make more sense for this style of a video. All right, Taurus. All my Taurus out there. Oh, I did do that. Okay, so there we go. For all my Taurus risings, my Taurus suns, how are you doing? Let us find out what major arcana are looking after Taurus for this week. Oh, okay. This one wanted out, so it wins. We have Judgment, a connection with the divine, perhaps a spiritual awakening. A Taurus sun, Scorpio rising, and I'm a Leo. Which one, Aries, pleasure, or the Ford Taurus? Okay, sorry, Taurus, if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can check out the chat. I'm reading comments live here. Okay, so Judgment. We have Judgment for you. So this could be judging yourself, judging your path, having a spiritual awakening this week, wanting to go down a new path. For some of you, it's connecting with the divine, connecting with your ancestors. You know, want your ancestors wanting to say, hey, you should be leaving us an offering. You know, don't neglect us. For some of you, that is as well, but to your divine spiritual team, just leaving an offering at an altar, you know, at a sacred space for you to like keep them in your thoughts, speak to them, you know, check in on them, that they're sending you protection, they're sending you guidance, so be aware of those signs. Judgment is ruled by Pluto, which you can connect to Scorpio energy as well. But Pluto, there might be something coming to an end, a transformation as well. Let us find out, what does Taurus need to surrender this week? Taurus, what do you need to surrender? Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinion about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And this is definitely ringing true next to that Judgment card. Surrender to trust, surrender to spirit, trust in yourself, trust in the divine. Not letting others' judgments reflect on your actions. Sometimes you just know better than, you know, what you need to do versus what others are telling you to do. So that's what you're going to be focusing in very hard this week. So let us find out your color for the week. And again, Taurus, this could be a color that you wear, like clothing, makeup, jewelry, that sort of stuff. Or that you can envision this light surrounding you. You want to call upon the power of this color. You can envision it surrounding you. What is your color for this week, Taurus? We have Scarlet. Attract success. You're going to want to surround yourself with some scarlet to bring in that success on your path. Also kind of tells me like a boost of confidence in the decision for your path. But scarlet is your color for the week. Oh, okay. And then we have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. You know, that could definitely just be for Taurus. You could be unwilling to change depending on the situation. Taurus being also part of the earth, or the earth energy, you know, Capricorn and Virgo have known to be very stubborn. And sometimes that could be a good thing, sometimes that could be a bad thing. This could be your stubbornness and unwilling to change the fact that you're still thinking about what other people think about you. And here we go, we've got Angel. This is the other card that flew out. Is spiritual guidance, protection from harm. This week you are divinely protected. We're seeing that angel coming in here twice. We see you being divinely protected. So you need to trust in the process, trust in yourself, and believe in your success. You know, don't be so stubborn about yourself. You know, you keep judging yourself, comparing yourself to others. I know it's really hard to not do that. But this week, give it a try. Try to ignore the call of others and focus on your own path. All right, what's some self-care that Taurus can do for this week? I can change him. Taurus needs to learn to change themselves. Oh, and I just saw this candle right here next to the angel. Some of you need to light a candle. Some of you need to light a candle for your spirit guides. Positive affirmations. Positive affirmations. So it's very strong in here that you need to trust yourself, trust the process. Let go of that stubbornness about yourself and do some positive affirmations. Now, the Daily Oracle can provide you positive affirmations, or you can find, you know, your own set of positive affirmations that you should be doing weekly, daily. You know, change it up or have the same one. You know, saying to yourself, like, I trust myself. I trust myself to make the best judgment. And here, Taurus, is your Daily Oracle. It's a yes for me, the universe. It is a yes for me, the universe. So if you were thinking about something just now, if you were thinking about something you wanted to do, you know, like I said, trust yourself, and you're getting a double yes from here, from the universe. So very positive here. Very positive, just, you know, dealing with some stubbornness. And once you can kind of get through that, this should flow for this week. So keep this in mind for this week, Taurus. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you thought of your reading, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Here we go. Okay. Let's reset. By fours. Gemini, you are up. Our Gemini risings, our Gemini suns. Let us find out what major arcana will be guiding you through the week. What major arcana will be guiding you through the week? Please, only one of you at a time. One Gemini at a time. Oh shit, there we go. We have the Chariot, some Cancer vibes coming into here. Cancer rules over the Chariot. So some nurturing, some self-love could be needed this week. Making sure your home is a very nurturing one. Also, you're being set on the right path. You're having your determination and your will potentially tested this week. Also, making sure you are letting and Gemini, you're so good at this too, but like letting them like listen to your voice, because you're going to be leaving like the collective thoughts. This is about you striving forward with your own path. So this week could be a very successful one. It might be very individual, which might be kind of hard for some of you. But this is more about taking your voice on the road. And for some of you, this might actually be dealing with your car this week. You might either be having car troubles or just double check everything with your car. You might be going on a journey this week. For some of you, that could be a spiritual journey or starting a new path of discipline and willpower. If you're starting something new. Let us find out what you need to surrender this week, Gemini. Let's do that one more time. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So, surrender being two-faced. Hopefully that's a card. No. Surrender defensiveness. So some of you, like I said, this could be very hard if you're trying to be more individualistic, or you're trying to people are trying to talk to you, trying to give their point of view. Sometimes Geminis are just you're trying to talk over them, and it's okay, you got to listen and then to talk back, to hear their point of view and then say what you need to say. That'd be something you need to surrender, and also to come from a place that maybe people aren't actually trying to attack you. You have to really look at what the conversation is about for you for this week, but surrender defensiveness. And now let's find out what color is for Gemini this week. Gemini, what is your color? This is a color that you could wear, like clothing, makeup, jewelry. Or this is a color that you can envision surrounding you when you need to call upon it. So what is your color for this week, Gemini? Okay. Did not want fully out there. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. And that's why I think some of you are really going more on a spiritual journey or a journey of self-discovery. This defensiveness might be coming from yourself. Maybe you're arguing with another side of yourself, your darker self, and you're trying to find your brilliance, your sparkle. You're trying to find something that makes you an individual. That's why you're setting out on your own path this week. So let us find out your tea leaf. Ooh. Okay. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You got the egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. And that's where we're seeing this duality. You got good plans, you got hard work, and you will be successful. Perhaps, like I said, trying to find your brilliance, try to find your shine. A little Gemini arguing with their side selves. Hey, you know what? I know that's for Geminis, but still. We had this go. Oh my gosh, don't fall. But, you know, this could be like your shadow side, trying to accept that self. And, you know, like I said, you can get stronger in your power if you deal with your shadow side. So we have Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Understanding of yourself, understanding of enlightenment if you're trying to connect with the divine, you know, being more aware of the conversations that you're holding with others. That's why I say, like, maybe you be aware if the conversation is being defensive or not. You know, maybe you think they're being, like, you know, they're trying out to attack you, but that's not what they're actually trying to say. You know, so listen more and then use your words for empowerment. And especially when you're talking to yourself. If you are talking to yourself, having words with yourself, trying to discuss and make your own plans, to not be so harsh on yourself, Gemini. All right, what self-care can Gemini do for this week? Soak in a bath. That sounds wonderful. Soak in a bath. Take that time for yourself. You know, for some of you, if you don't like baths, and take a nice hot shower, or, you know, maybe just for your feet, just do like something for your feet. Get a pedicure for some of you, but make that time for yourself. All right, this is your daily oracle, Gemini. Let us find out what is meant for you. Look at that. Look in the mirror, fully accept yourself, go live like it. Pretty much this is about you trying to find you, trying to accept you, trying not to be so like defensive when you're trying to find this. Like if some people are like, I don't need to do this, this is the time to do this. This is the time for you to find your brilliance, your sparkle. You know, you'll have success in it. You know, it might take, like I said, hard work, you know, and good plans to get on this new path. But look in the mirror, fully accept yourself, go live like it, Gemini. All right, that was your reading, Gemini. Let me know what you thought of it. Leave a comment. I love to read your comment. And I will catch you guys in the next video. This is a very Gemini reading if I ever saw one. Yes. All right, before I get started, I have to quickly use the restroom. I'll BRB and then we'll get started. On Cancer, I will be right back for my Cancer risings, which I know there's a Cancer rising in chat right now, but let me just do this really quick and then I'll be right back. Let's turn the music up just a little bit. Oh, sorry, I don't have my BRB screen for YouTube just yet. sorry about that. Oh God, there's a light. Could you even tell? I don't even think you could tell this light's there. Let me lower the music. There we go. Could you even tell this light was even there? Okay, Cancer. You are up. Whew. Thank you. I also had to get some water. I am, with all these lights on the way that they are, I am cooking under the lights. Yes, kinda. Oh, the light. It's just kind of there, yeah. I tried doing this so that I have some light coming from this direction to help, but I'm not sure how much help it actually is. Roasting magic check, yes. Okay, Cancer, let us find out, what is the major arcana? What is the major arcana that is guiding you this week? We have the Lovers. I'm only giggling because so we just did Gemini's reading, and this card is governed by Gemini, and Gemini just got the Chariot, which is governed by Cancer. So it's kind of interesting to see, like, one right after another, the swap in the major arcana. So you might be seeing 6, you might be seeing like 6, double 6, triple 6, all that fun 6 numbers. That is your number for the week as well, Cancer. The Lovers, this could be about partnership. This also could be a connection between mind, body, and soul. There's could be something reaching its peak this week for you. You could be gaining some knowledge that is going to change your mindset, change the way you communicate. This could be how you're viewing another person. You are connected and spiritually protected as well. The Lovers is all about balance, but also about tough love. Love is not easy, so please keep that in mind. There might be some tough choices you have to make here this week. But your card, your major arcana card, is the Lovers. And for some of you, that could just, as it says, love is in the works for you this week. All right, Cancer, what do you need to surrender this week? My Cancer risings or my Cancer suns? All right, what does Cancer need to surrender this week? You want out? Nope. Or do you? Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessed about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. And this is kind of where I was thinking, like, in the Lovers card we have here, you have, you know, someone obsessing over somebody else, someone obsessing over a situation, whereas the angels kind of just like reaching their hands over both, like, I'm going to take care of it. You don't need to worry about it. Fate is here. You know, you don't have to be so obsessive about it. Why are you so obsessed with me? It's just, you know, going through my head right now. All right, Cancer, what is your color for this week? This is a color that you can envision surrounding you if you want to call upon its powers. This could be a color that you wear, like jewelry, makeup, clothing, all that stuff. What is the color for Cancer for this week? We have lavender. Connect to body, mind, and soul. And this, I'm just saying that this might be a really good week where you're going to be connecting to your mind, body, soul, Cancer. And lavender is your color. I know the Cancer rising that is currently in chat right now may not be able to handle that full scent of lavender, but this is the color that you're going to really want to call upon when you want that calmness, when you're thinking about your mind, body, and soul right here. And a Gemini coming to talk shit. Don't be so mean. But I'm a Cap. Yeah, a Capricorn sun. Are you coming? Okay. Yeah, I got one right here. Okay, that was quick. So your tea leaf fortune. Problems to be resolved. And we have that color in here too, like purple and lavenders in the ink pot. Problems to be resolved. That problem you being obsessing over, once you release it, can be solved this week. Release it and let spirit and the divine take care of it. Even if it is a passion project, it's something you love. And that's where I talk about tough love. It can be tough love because it's really, you know, even tough love on yourself. It's easier to say, like, don't obsess over it. And we have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This could be very, very important for some of you Cancers out there. This is where I was talking about the love between two people or a partnership you're starting with. For some of you, that is partnership within for your business, for your career. This could be a good networking event, and this is going to be someone, like, if you release it to the universe, that you're just like, okay, I'm going to, you know, not think about it, I'm not going to obsess over it, just going to be like, this is what I want, and boom, release it. This person that you meet could be what can get things going, and you'll know them when you see them. All right, what is some self-care that Cancer can do? For this week. Oh, come on. Let's do that again. Any more space, thank you. I was gonna say really good ones and then really bad ones. Alright. Cancer, what is some self-care you can do for this week? Make an altar. And we see that very true for making an altar for your guides, to spirit, to your ancestors, to your divine team, to your deity of choice. You know, you're going to want to make an altar and sit there. And this is where maybe, like, you know, you want to put lavender on your altar, feather on your altar. And you're going to want to like leave those offerings there. For some of you, lighting a candle, since we see fire on both. And so please do keep that in mind. This might be a time where you do that. And also, because you kind of see this position, a lot of times people will use this for meditation, and that's how you connect mind, body, and soul. Now, he's a Cancer rising. He knows that, but he just likes to hold on to his Capricorn. You know, he's got the mother and father of the zodiac in his top 3. Aries is his moon. So that's where all that comes into there. All right, Cancer rising. Let's see, what is your daily oracle? Visualize what you want and then make sure it comes true. Visualize what you want, then make sure it comes true. So this is where we're talking about, like, when you are visualizing, you're like, okay, this is what I want. You're going to be, you know, the problem is going to be resolved. This is how you want to do it. And then you, like, you know, let it go, and that's how you make it come true. Like, obsessing over it isn't going to get it done, because it's just going to make you, like, crazy just thinking about it all the time, like, always on your mind. So try to find something that maybe you love, that you're passionate about, or that you can actually, for some of you want to sit there and, like, leave an offering, write it down on a piece of paper, leave it on the altar, and be like, that is it. That is your task. You got it done. Since we have an ink pot, you could be writing it out. I was gonna say Aaron has some fire somewhere. You can't tell me anything different. Yes, the Aries. All earth, no. You've got Cancer is a water sign, Aaron. All right, Cancer, this is your reading. If you haven't discovered yet that, yes, there is a Cancer rising live in chat, so we're having conversations. I highly recommend reading the live chat feed playback if you're not here live, so you understand the conversation if you would like. But I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will catch you guys in the next video. All earth, no. Let's just see. I've got to look at your chart again. It's been a while since I've seen your chart. All right, we know what's up next. We've got Leo. For all my Leo risings, all my Leo suns out there, if you don't know your rising. But Leo, it is your turn to shine. And I say that with love since I am a Leo sun. No chart, just Earth. Alright. Hello to my Leo risings in live chat right now. Let us find out major arcana for this week. Yes, your sun and rising. Double Leo. Wow, double fire. Let us find out what major arcana is for our Leo risings out there. We have Temperance, which is interesting because it's connecting to Sagittarius energy. But Temperance, the bringer of balance, still another angel into this reading, some like being protected from the wings, connected to the divine, but maybe moderation is key right now, keeping things in balance. We'll find out more as we continue, but Temperance brings in this energy of trying to keep things balanced for this week for Leos. Trying to keep things in moderation. Could be testing the waters of something, but don't let it overwhelm you or take everything with you. You know, take all of your time and everything, where you're starting neglecting other aspects of your life. So this reading is in particular for Riva, who is in chat. So all their Leos, please, you know, check back next week. I get. So let us find out what Leo needs to surrender for this week. Leo, what do you need to surrender for this week? Yes, this reading is just for Riva. You guys are just here just to watch it happen, okay? Big fire, yes, big fire energy for Leo this week too. All right, Leo, what do you need to surrender? We have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear and non-defensive response. And because we're having so much fire already into the reading, this could be why, you know, like, don't initiate something that you're just like, okay, you thought someone was being, you know, attacking you or saying something, and like that's not what they meant to say. There could be miscommunication going both ways. But this also brings, you know, with the Temperance, keeping things in moderation, and also if it's a work environment with that defensiveness, you know, like trying to gather all the facts so you don't look foolish later. If you're just like right away defensiveness and people are just like, what's going on? Like, is there a problem? Is there something they can help with? You know, I kind of see that going in. Don't let all of that fire energy, like, you know, spark and get out of control. All right, what is the color of the week for Leo? What is the color of the week for Leo? And this is a color that you can envision surrounding yourself with, or this is a color that you could wear, like clothing, jewelry, or makeup. Gold. You're predicting gold. We're predicting gold for Leo. Let's see, what is the color for Leo? We actually have watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. And Leos are all about that. Leos are all about inner child work. That's like, we're, you know, ruled by the sun, having fun. And it could be why if one side of yourself is taking over the other, and I kind of think like work, it's putting your defenses up. You need to let down those defenses and just have some fun. Do something for just fun. So watermelon. And if you have watermelon, if you have access to watermelon, maybe you need to eat some watermelon. Watermelon is the gold of fruit, okay? There's more than one card. If there's one, I'll take it, but if there's like 4 or 5 of them, that's not gonna go through. All right. What is your first tea leaf fortune? Not surprising, we have the crown. Honor and respect will come to you. And I think as Leos, you're pretty much used to this, right? Wear the crown. You're used to the royalty. That should not be news to you. Honor and respect will come to you. And people are going to treat you with respect. And pale. Time to get out of a situation. So time to get out of a situation that maybe puts your defenses up. That make you feel like defensiveness. Like, it's like put on your, I get the vision of like, put on your crown and walk away. All right, what is some self-care that Leo can do for this week? Leo, what is some self-care you can do this? Okay. Nope, that was too many cards. Let's see if any just one want out of the deck. If not, here we go. Journaling. Needing to journal, needing to write it down. Some of you, that is just journaling maybe your dreams, journaling your ambitions. Journaling could also be like, why are you so defensive? Like, what is triggering your defensiveness? You need to write it out. You need to write out everything you're doing, and then how do you bring it back into balance? What side of you is taking over what? So maybe you can see if there's a situation that you need to get out of that's actually draining you, and you want to focus more on the crown side of everything. Like things that empower you. All right, what is your daily oracle? What is my daily oracle for Leos? Do what you love, even if you never get paid for it. And so if there was something that you were working on, that you were thinking about, that you were trying to like write out, get a plan and stuff for it, and you're trying to like validate to people, well, I'm doing it because it makes me money, you know, it's just more of doing what you love. And this is also for that inner child right there, you know, wanting to make sure that you have, do something for yourself, and it's just a hobby. It's not something that you don't have to monetize. And I know in the world it is now, sometimes like a lot of that happens. Like you think it's a hobby, and then you're trying to monetize that. If you're trying to write something and you're trying to monetize it, it's like, do it for fun, do it because you want it. Aries had that too. Yeah, so we kind of bringing in like all the fire elements into this one reading. So very fiery for this week for Leo, for our Leo risings or Leo suns. You have a very fiery week ahead of you, but try to focus on some of that inner child work, just doing some stuff for fun, you know, trying to get your defenses where you can like not just lower them, but just like, you know, figure out what's getting them up so that you can leave that situation behind. And that is your reading for all my Leos out there. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. You know, if you're not here in the live, I would love to read your comments. And I will catch my Leos in the next video. A lot of fire for Leos in there. All right. Just reset really quick. I'm really curious now what Sagittarius are going to be. Virgo. Virgo's up next. You're welcome, Reva. That whole reading was basically just for you. For my Leos out there. Taking a sip of water really quick. Okay. All right, Virgos. You ready? My Virgo risings. My Virgo suns out there. If you don't know my risings, welcome on in. Let us find out what major arcana will be guiding you for this week. What major arcana will be watching over Virgo this week? We have the star. Aquarius vibes coming into here. Here's Scrums rising. Okay, Virgos. So we have the star relating to uniqueness, relating to finding your quirks and accepting them, realizing that, you know, you might be surrounded by stars, but you're shining brightly on your own. Being guided by the stars. Some of you might want to look up at the stars for this week, seeking guidance from the divine that way. Some of you might need to like be around with the star being present here with water, like connecting into water, connecting to the collective, knowing things but not knowing why you know them. Let us find out what Virgo needs to do to surrender. Right now, what you need to surrender. So yeah, that star kind of just brings into it, which is really weird. Looks like my camera's focusing. There we go. There we go. That's better, I think. Looks better. But Virgos, let's find out what you need to surrender. But that star is kind of like, look towards you, your uniqueness, the way you organize, the way you speak, the way that you are present towards others, your unique visions, the way you, just like overall the way you do things are unique to you, and just like don't think that that's weird. Oh, here we go. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So we have talks of water, keeping it going with the flow, basically. And I was just thinking about this with the star, how the star is in the major arcana is right after the tower comes crashing down. So when the star is present, it's like you've gone through a lot of hardship. Sometimes you just can't force a situation. You're just sitting there, you're being meditative. You're just like, I can only control so much before I just have to sit there and just accept that some things are the way they are. And if I want to change something, I have to find out how I can adapt or be more flexible to that change. More of like, you can't change certain aspects of it, but how you react to it is what you can change. So let us find out the color for our Virgos. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What is your color that you can either visualize surrounding yourself with for this week, or that you want to wear, you want to call upon, you want to burn a candle this color? What color is meant for Virgo for this week? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What is the color that is calling to Virgo this week? We have lilac. Strengthen your faith. Oh, like wishing on a star, putting faith into the divine. Some of you will be doing that this week. So putting that wish out there and letting the universe take over for it. So you don't have to like force a situation. And some of you that's like so passive, you want to plan, you want to get it ready, but maybe that's what you need to do is kind of release it and not dwell so much on it, so that the thought and the idea will come to you naturally. It'll be like a bolt of lightning that strikes and you're just like, okay, well now I know what to do. So let us find out, Virgo, what is your first tea leaf fortune for this week? We have carrot, opportunity or windfall. So an opportunity or windfall, depending how you react to the situation. If you're going to push it, if you're just going to go with the flow, a new opportunity can be present to you this week. All right, what is your second tea leaf? I think, let's see. Oh, we have bat. It's a freaking bat. I love bats. Take care. Enemies are working against you. And like I said, there's only so much you can do about a situation. You might just have to wait for it to unfold beforehand, and then you'll see the opportunity, you know, the opportunity, which may just be like the enemies are presenting themselves. You now know who they are, and you just kind of had to wait for it to show itself. You couldn't force the situation. So it may be a tough week, but if you're more aware of it, you're aware of what you can do, it may, you know, there could be something that you can gain from it. So what is some self-care that Virgo can do for this week? Do it one more time. Meditate. Virgo, you need to meditate, and this is kind of where you're like surrendering to that effortless. You need some meditation, some peace, maybe some grounding. You need to ground your ideas. You need to just meditate. Make that time for meditation for Virgos out there. And then our daily oracle. Virgo, what do you need to know right now? What is your daily oracle? Your sensitivity is your superpower. So you'll be super sensitive to those enemies that are there. You're going to know what's going to happen. This is probably why you need to meditate. You need to kind of be aware of your situation, be aware of your surroundings, Virgo. But using your sensitivity is your superpower for this week. So no matter how bad that those enemies are trying to work against you, you're going to be able to pick up on it and find the opportunity to take it back, to make sure that they can't hurt you, or you're going to quickly adapt to the situation. So here you go, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading for your weekly vibe check, and I will see you guys in the next video or next week. Thank you, Virgos. That would have been kind of funny to see, instead of a bat, to have like a bunny for the carrot. But I do love bats. No bats in this picture either, just a bird. Alright, another sippy sip, and then... Do you see that the BTTV emotes are working? Because I have BTTV turned on. I don't know if it uses the ones I already have in my BTTV though for here, or I don't know if it's connected. Oh, here we go. Libra. Please, camera, please. Libra deserves this because I am, in fact, a Libra rising. There we go. I guess that's kind of better than nothing. Libras, it is your turn. Ooh, okay, and I am a Libra rising, so we're going to find out together what is our week ahead, our weekly vibe check. What major arcana will be guiding our Libra risings or Libra suns for this week? But I'm just super excited when it's now my turn. Okay. Let us see. Okay, well, you know what? Temperance. Interesting. Temperance wanted out. Sagittarius energy being brought into here. So Temperance, about balance and moderation. This could be in a work environment or a partnership, trying to moderate, also trying to bring into balance, or trying to do every little thing, but making sure not one thing overwhelms the rest. Making sure you don't neglect other duties in your life for this week. For our Libras out there, wanting that balance, that peace of mind, harmony, could be getting good news. So let us find out, Libra, what you need to do, what you need to surrender this week. Libra, what do we need to surrender for this week? Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So like if there was a lot of things going on this week, take a moment for silence, take a moment for that peace of mind. Still not working for now. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm saying for BTTV, so that if you're in live chat right now, if you do some BTTV emotes, like the ones that I normally, like the ones that are like global, or the ones that are maybe for the one that I also use on my Twitch channel, those might pop up in chat. Like Elmo Fire, it might work. Okay, back to Libra. Okay, Libra, this is your color for the week. This is your color for the week. This is the color that you can envision yourself around. This could be a color, or like envisioning yourself being surrounded by this color. This could be a color that you want to wear in clothing, makeup, jewelry. Let us find out the color of the week for Libra. Magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Oh my gosh, I love this color, if you couldn't like tell. We got magenta for Libra, which is also I think the perfect color for Libra, not gonna lie. But connect to your deepest inner knowing. What is it that you know to be truth? And you might be finding that through silence. When you are trying to connect, you need that moment of silence. So if you feel like life has been very chaotic, you're going to take that moment for peace and silence. Okay. What is our... Just one. Nope, come on. That's 2. That doesn't count. Our first tea leaf fortune. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And this could be like thinking about yourself as a younger person, not necessarily attaching to a younger woman. This could also be of a deity. This could be if your deity has like a younger woman in a version of themselves. My one thought went right to Persephone. You have like the maiden, the crone, that sort of stuff. This could just be dealings with that, or just dealing with younger energy, which is like that pop of, oh, magenta. Here we go. We've got hand. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Maybe you need help from a younger woman out there. Maybe there's someone you know, if there's something you're trying to find, if you need like help setting something up, if you need help, bringing like a moment of silence, and you need help like asking a hand from a younger woman to be like, hey, can you help me create this like place where I can have this nice peace, bring in balance. This could be someone you're working with. If it's with temperance, maybe someone who has Sagittarius vibes to them. But don't be afraid to ask for help. And for some of you, you just have an angel out there or a deity watching over you that you can ask for help, that is portrayed by being a younger woman. Like that is like what they are, like your angel is a younger woman. Or has that type of energy to them. So what is some self-care that Libra can do for this week? Hydration. So needing to hydrate. So anyone who has a water right now, who's in chat, like right now, Libra Rising, I'm going to take a little sip of my water before we do the daily oracle. Making sure we keep our hydration up. And it's interesting because we still see the water that is in here. So this could have been just a sign to keep hydrated. All right. What is Libra's daily oracle for this week? You can't take back what's come to pass, but you can change how you think about it. You can't take it back. You can learn from it. You can see where you made mistakes, maybe mistakes with this younger woman. Maybe you should have given a helping hand to them, but you can't take back what's come to pass, but you can change how you think about it. And like I said, this could be for some of you as a younger version of yourself, it's just going to be a younger version of yourself. How did you treat yourself? What did you think about this? You need to give them a moment of silence, some consideration, bring that peace and harmony back to you. Make sure you stay hydrated, all that good stuff. And you can't take back what's come to pass, but you can change how you think about it. All right, Libra, that was your reading for this week. For this week vibe check, let me know what you thought of it. Okay, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Drink your tea. Okay, let me quickly reset. Scorpio. Our Scorpio risings and suns, you are next. Let us find out what major arcana is watching over Scorpio for this week. Here comes my second sun sign. Scorpios. Are the Scorpio vibes? Who is watching over? Who is watching over Scorpio this week? We have the moon. Interesting. Some Pisces vibes coming into here. We have the moon. So maybe truths that are going to become known this week. We have duality as well into here, but the unknown, accepting of wild energy, of untamed energy, letting yourself be free in that sense, not letting anything hold you back, that, you know, you're being guided by the moon or moon phases. Howl at the moon, yes, howl at the moon. This is a time to be wild and free and trust your instincts, trust your intuition. You don't need to see it to believe it, that type of energy. So what does Scorpio need to surrender for this week? You're trying to trust your instincts. What do you need to surrender then? Because for some of you out there, you're just like, no. Like, you know, you're intuitive, you know, you're intuitively guided. Some of you might be psychics out there as well, or a medium. And you need to trust your instincts, but you still, like, want to see to believe, that type of mentality. So what do you need to surrender for this week? So you go, come with me, we're howling at the moon. Yes, everyone start howling at the moon. All right, Scorpio. I thought I had to sneeze there for just a second. Get in, bitches, we're howling at the moon. Yes. I love that vibe. Oh, here we go. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You know, I feel like when Scorpios love, you love hard. And it just might take a moment to get to that level of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. But this could also be to the darker side of you. We have that moon coming out. This could be a form of intimacy towards a darker side of yourself, allowing that darker side in, allowing to give it, to bring in the light as well, you know, into the moonlight, to figure out where this wild, untamed energy is. You know, to show some of that love to yourself as well. For some of you out there that are not dealing like with a partner, you're not looking for love, or your partnership is fine. This might be more of an inner working you need to deal with. All right, Scorpio, what is your color for the week? What is your color? This is a color that you can envision surrounding yourself with, or a color that you want to wear, like clothing, makeup, jewelry. What is your color for the week, Scorpio? We have lilac. Strengthen your faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the divine, faith. We also have like that color in both of these. Faith in your intimacy, into your partnership. We have a pretty pink peeking in there, but it's okay. We're for this one. Strengthening your partnership, strengthening, but having faith in that. Having strength, you know, faith into the divine. Sorry, I just got distracted by that card. It did not fall out. Okay, what is... Let's see, what is... Oh, there we go, tea leaf. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. For some of you, if you don't like deal with this, you don't let intimacy in, it could be disappointment in that affair. And it could be business related. It can be with yourself, you know, because it's tied too tightly. Okay, we have also stork. news of birth or no new business opportunity. So for some of you, disappointment could be in the form of that business opportunity. You were planning on something happening and it did not happen, so you're trying to find the energy, or maybe some of you know, like you intuitively know that that might have been happening, and you're trying to like handle the situation now and to make a new business opportunity happen. Like after you've cut the cords, like from the disappointment of some affair, like, you know, you're trying to cut that. What else can you grow in its place? Okay, so what is some self-care that Scorpio can do this week? Make a meal. Some of you need to be nourishing yourself. I just got this thought. I'm like, no, your disappointment, you're going to try making a meal and you might be disappointed in it. Some of you might not be into cooking. You may not want to do this. This might be where the disappointment lies. So maybe buy a good meal if you need to, you know, or try your best to make a healthy meal at home, or something that's just like comforting to you, that is comforting, that you can put some love into. Something, a dish that you truly do love. All right, Scorpio, what is your oracle? Oh, okay. Your sensitivity is your superpower. Your sensitivity is your superpower. So again, bringing back up that intimacy, to not fear it. You can grab strength. You can have faith in your intimacy. Faith in your sensitivity / intuition / you know, being psychic, you know, have faith is your or having faith in those traits of yourself, Scorpio, is your superpower. You can use it to benefit yourself. You know, there might be something, you know, you need to cut the cords to. You're going to be disappointed you have to, because it might cost you an opportunity of some sort, but you know that it's time to do so. But just keep that in mind. There will, you know, the fates will work in your favor. Have a good meal. Have faith, surround yourself, maybe put some lilacs around, or have the smell of it around if you can handle that. I know someone in chat who can't. It makes them sneeze a lot. I'm a disappointment. No, you're not a disappointment. No, you're not a disappointment at all. Chat. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Scorpio, check live chat. I'm just reading comments while I'm doing this. Alright, Scorpio, that is your reading for this week ahead. Let me know what you thought of this reading, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Let me reset. I'm waiting to see the mods fight with like ban. I don't think mods can fight each other. Like, I don't think you guys can ban each other either. All right, down to Sagittarius. Very curious to see if there's any more fire vibes for our Sagittarius risings and suns out there. Can we skip Sagittarius? No, we're going to do Sagittarius. Capricorns, you are last, but don't worry. You're next. All right, Sagittarius, let us find out, what is your major arcana that will be guiding you through this week? What is the major arcana that will be guiding Sagittarius this week? Just skip me, I'm scared. No. No, don't be scared. Sagittarius, we're fine. We're fine. Sagittarius, we're fine. We have the moon. I'm just saying that because we just had the moon for our last one, but that's okay. Sagittarius is a little bit of like Pisces energy coming into here. So the moon does deal with your instincts, deals with the unknown, deals with grounding power, like having these powers but maybe no direction just yet, things that are becoming clear. But mostly, like, if you can't, you have to be in a mindset of like, you don't need to see it to believe it. Trusting your instincts and having this power, which we were just talking about, you want to howl at the moon. Sorry, I'm also just reading chat, Sagittarius. By the way, chat may not be, right after live stream is over, chat might not be there. Chat seems to come into focus, or comes back, chat replay, because I have it set on to replay after the stream. It may not come into play after, like, the video needs to get into HD. Once it reaches HD, it'll bring the live chat back. So I don't know, YouTube is weird that way, but that's what happens here. So yeah, we're starting off strong. We're starting off with the moon. We're going to find out, like, what do you need to surrender now, Sagittarius? What do you need to surrender for the week? But the moon is guiding you this week, trying to tell you to listen to your instincts, trust your intuition, develop your psychic powers, have faith in yourself. And sometimes you just know things, but you can't explain it. For some of you, this might be a connection with the divine that is associated with the moon or night. All right, Sagittarius, what do you need to surrender for this week? Let's try. Okay. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. All about changing a certain mindset. And I'm seeing this right now with the moon and surrender negative thinking, that you could be surrounded by the night, surrounded by negative thoughts, and it's really hard to see the light in the darkness. And this is where you need to keep moving forward and understand, like, where you're going to draw that light in. You're going to see that moon shining bright, and you're going to start changing this week. And you're going to start this very slowly, because taking those steps in the dark can be a path of where you're just like, you know, you've got to take little small steps because you can't see in front of you. You can't see anything, and so it's scary like that, but you're going to embrace that darkness, or that darkness within you, that darkness that's going to help, like, power you through that. Because once you accept that, just like this werewolf is transforming under the moon, they gain the vision of the night. Like, they can see at the night, they can see in the darkness. Kid and Zuko, we're gonna howl at the moon again. Yes. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, that was loud. Excuse me. I need more space. I need more space. Thank you. Let us find out your color for the week, Sagittarius. Let us find out. This is a color that you can envision surrounding yourself with, or this is a color that you could wear if you want to feel this empowerment, be surrounded by this color in any which way, like with clothing, makeup, or jewelry. This is your color for this week. Okay, that wanted out. We have Amber, awaken your creativity. And this might be where we're talking about, like, you're going to get creative. You're going to start thinking, maybe you need to address your negative thinking in a creative way, something that is unique only to yourself, something that will help you process those negative thoughts so that you're more aware of them. Like, hey, this is happening. I'm aware this is a negative thought. I'm not going to believe in it. I'm going to address it and switch it out with something more positive. So you're going to need to have something that, like, you know, you think of this, you do that. And it needs to be a creative process for some of you. For some of you, your creativity may come from this color, or it could be coming from the night. Your creativity will be heightened by the night or influenced by the night. Oh. We have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. And this could be thoughts you're having right here about yourself, if you think it's yourself. They could be thinking, you know, you could be, like, say, thinking, at least from here, yeah. It's me. It was in chat, Penguins was saying they match. Yes, they do. Yeah, you see the amber color that's in here too. Very true. This could be someone is behaving stupidly. This could be around you. This could be why it's irritating you. They could be saying stupid things that are affecting your thoughts. My negative thinking is showing. Yes, you literally just did it right here, right in chat. You're just like, you know, it's me. I'm the one who's thinking stupidly. And it's like, okay, you just realized what you've done, so replace it with something. Like, it's not me. I'm just having fun. I don't mean it, you know. Like, thank you for sharing. You know, I am not stupid. I'm actually creative. I am creative. Let's find out what your other tea leaf is, though, Sagittarius. This also kind of tells me, when someone is behaving stupidly, you know how they try to say, like, surround yourself with better people. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. Surround yourself with people who can uplift you. You don't want to be around Debbie Downers all the time. You may be having a lot of negative thinking if you're around a lot of people who are saying the same things all the time. So, you know, they're the Debbie Downers and it's influencing your thoughts. So you're just like, you know what, you need to bring around people that are uplifting, that bring you up, that have positive things to say, that are, you know, they cheer themselves on, they can cheer you on, you cheer them on, you're there for them, they can be there for you, that type of situation. And we have hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, and I think a lot of us would love to go on vacation, but this could be just something that's local, this could be just a little spa day, this is you just taking a relaxing break, this is something that if you do, so some people it's like, okay, I'm going to paint, I'm going to get creative, I'm going to write something, or I'm going to get lost in creativity. That could be like your mental vacation, get lost in a book. You know, like books you can read, you can listen to an audio book, you're getting lost in someone's creative world. So if you want to read something, what is something that you want to read about? What is something you want to like look at paint? Like some of you, that could be like a vacation, just going to a museum looking at paintings. All right, what is some self-care that Sagittarius can do this week? Sagittarius. Oh. Sweet treat. Definitely a vacation, some sweet treats, maybe having something. I keep thinking like gourmet chocolates is what came to mind for this one. Because I'm thinking creativity. I'm thinking something that's beautifully like designed and like you're like, oh my god, this is so gorgeous and I want to eat that. Bake cookies for all of chat. I'm gonna take a vacation in the murderous world of DVD. Lol. There you go. Oh, Mom, I'm scared. But we got sweet treats. So treat yourself to something very sweet. You know, candy. Get that. Excuse me. I just made cookies last night. So, you know, have some more of those cookies. There's your self-care. So let us find out, Sagittarius, what your daily oracle is. Slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. Remember I was talking about the moon? You're going down this path and you could be very scared and you're going to take slow baby steps through it to embrace your darkness, to embrace, you know, this new vision of yourself. You know, if you're in the dark, covered by negativity, it's going to be baby steps. You're going to notice little things before you start being able to take over, because this is just the week. This is just your weekly vibe whenever you happen to see this. So it may take some tries, okay? But slow and steady, baby, and you got it. So that was your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you thought of your reading in the comments below. I love to read them. Thank you for the Sagittarius in chat right now too. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Scram Magic gave me permission to eat more cookies. Yes, I did. Well, not me, your guides. Your guides. I'm just here translating, you know. I'm just here from, you know, from Spirit. A message from Spirit, eat those cookies. All right, I think that's it, right, guys? That's it. There's no more. No more, right? No more signs. Hi, Loki. I'm not late. Aaron is late. Aaron's always late, right? Wait, did the Capricorns in chat notice what I did? Looks like the clock get back here. Okay, Capricorns, it is your turn, and I'm only teasing because we have our Capricorn in chat right now. Who's been saying since the beginning of chat, let's start with Capricorn. Best for the last. Okay. All right, Capricorns. For our Capricorn risings or Capricorn suns, if you don't happen to know your rising sign, that's absolutely fine. You can go by your sun sign if you know your sun sign. Here we have for our Capricorns. What is the major arcana that will be guiding our Capricorns for this week? Okay. Get back here. I can't hear you, Erin. I think you're muted. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Come into focus. There we go. The Hierophant, ruled by Taurus, so double earth energy. So there could be a lot of, especially the fixed energy coming in here, trying to keep it steady. You got our cardinal and our fixed sign going into here. So, but our end stream, we're at the Capricorns. Just some teasing. But yes, the Hierophant, trying to work out things that might be more traditional or something that's like not, which is interesting because I know like the occult, usually the opposite of the Hierophant is the occult, doing things where you become your own mentor. In this way, you are needing to be a mentor or to find a mentor. The Hierophant kind of brings in this energy of passed on knowledge, doing research. This is not about being in tune with nature or being in tune with psychic abilities. This is more about needing information being passed on to you, or being in a position where you are going to pass on information, advice, like you know stuff, and you're like, you know, like it's knowledge you've learned either, and it's also could be family. It could be, for some of you out there, knowledge you've learned that's passed down from generations that you're ready to pass on to the next generation, to either your community, excuse me. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, like I said, you also keep in mind just making sure you're not too stubborn this week either, because we do have two earth energies coming into here for Capricorn and Taurus. A lot of earth energy in one reading could be having a lot of stubborn fixed energy, with Taurus being present here, especially as the main card, with the Hierophant being present. I see like the book of truth, the book of knowledge being present for you as well, trying to research, trying to, like you said, you're going to be gaining information this week. You're going to be researching a lot this week. And you might be wanting to pass that relationship, I'm sorry, reading chat, but pass that information down. All right, what do you need to surrender this week? Where do my Capricorns need to surrender this week? What do Caps need to surrender? There we go. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And I think a lot of you are going to be very stubborn about this, very, very stubborn, but you might need to actually restructure and have a more traditional sleep and rest pattern. You need to schedule it out. You need to be like, okay, if you need 8 hours, 8 hours of sleep, like you need to, because you need extra sleep, you need to be able to have that, like you're going to bed at this time, you're shutting everything down at this time, and be more disciplined into that. Well, Aaron's now going to take a nap before stream instead of a shower. Maybe he might do what I did on Friday when I ended up taking a nap, running late, then realized what happened, and I was like, yeah, no stream on Friday. We'll try it again next week. More than anything, we're going to have to eat before stream. Alright, oh, Taurus, yeah, good food, right? All right, what is your color for the week, Capricorn? What is your color for the week? And this is a color that you can envision surrounding yourself, you're surrounding yourself with this color, and then, what's it called? Or a color that maybe you want to wear. Wink, wink, for someone on, who might be streaming later on today. Maybe you want to wear this on stream or have it around you while you stream today. We have white, lighten up. We're seeing a lot of this for us. We see even white in this card right here. We see it right in here. White, you want to lighten up. You want to have a bright space. You want to have the color white, like, all... Sorry, I just... This is going to be such an inside joke right here. I was thinking soup. People in chat will know what I mean. Okay, grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. I'm still giggling about that. So yes, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So situations, like I said, you want to be very careful. Maybe a more traditional route of having to deal with these things is the route you're going to want to take. Because you need to be very careful with it, very delicate with it, and it's be very delicate though as well with your needing to rest. That's 2 cards. Again. Let us find out your other tea leaf. We have fire, strong emotions, passionate love or hate. That could be what's keeping you up, and you're also dealing with, like, you know, you need to have a, what is it? Careful handling of strong emotions is what comes to mind here, because love or hate is borderlining it, like, you know, passion or love can turn into hate. So for our Capricorns out there, you know, you can be very passionate. You're not as cold as you like us to think you are. That's just, you know, what people might think, like, of Capricorns, but we know you're actually, there's a lot of emotions and carrying into here, carrying and love into here. But some of you, I think, are so straightforward with things that might require a more delicate handling. Like if someone's doing something that, you know, strikes a chord with you and you're just like, holy shit, can you stop? You know, think before you act that, because maybe some of you are agitated because you didn't get a good night's sleep. I'm super cold. Sorry, Capricorns. I already know the truth. Living with the Capricorn sun. The sun sign Capricorn. All right, what is some self-care that Capricorn can do? Capricorn, deep breathing. Deep breathing maybe before you have that rest. For some of you, you might want to envision the color white, like deep breathing into it and releasing it. You know, that cleanse or that, like, that feeling of comfort into there, to feel like you're, you know, getting this relief off your shoulders type of thing, like this heavy weight on your shoulders. So some deep breathing exercises, which is interesting because we have called Cthulhu on here, which is underwater. It's like deep breathing underwater. No, thank you. I breathe in the shower. Fine, do your breathing exercises while you're in the shower, okay? Sorry, all caps. It's fine. All right, what are Capricorn? What is your daily oracle? Everything is going to be just fine. It's going to be fine if you do your deep breathing exercises. It's okay to have strong emotions as well. You know, it's okay to get some rest and some sleep. It's okay to also get information, to ask for help, or to find a mentor, okay? It is going to be just fine. The world will not come crashing down on you. Not the Capricorn in all caps, yes. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for the Capricorn in chat right now. And, you know, if you're seeing this later, let me know what you thought of this reading, of this style. Did it resonate? Did it not? I know you're going to be super truthful. And I am ready for it. I am here for it. Okay, as we learned last time, I can't just abruptly end or else it'll cut me off. But thank you for everyone who's here. Thank you for being present for this reading. You know, I might still be doing this live, or we might, you know, do this on and off, or live or pre-recorded video. So it goes by a little faster, you know, that sort of stuff. Okay. And Aquarius. There we go. I'm going to have to... This is like the one time where actually an ending screen will be beneficial, because if I end stream like right now, you know how like Twitch will keep it recording just like a little bit? Not YouTube. YouTube literally ends it, like just ends it. All right, I will see most of you guys, if not all of you who are here in chat right now, actually in about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending how quickly we can eat, for RNG stream on YouTube, on Twitch, for some Dead by Daylight action for the community. Thank you also for being here with me. I appreciate it. This is something new and fun that we're trying here, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Okay, I will see you guys in a bit. Bye.